Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today is week 6 of my 52 weeks of personal growth, and that has gone so quickly. But this week that I'm going to be talking about is from the 12th of February to the 18th of February. And again, it was a busy working week. However, a few exciting things happened. Monday I had a day off, which was really nice, and it was like my jobs day. We just got lots of jobs done. Will and his sister both had a day off as well, which is very rare that we all have a day off at the same time. So we went and got our cars washed and just did lots of little jobs and caught up on things. So finally my to-do list is very empty. I stress out if I have too much on my to-do list because I just want to get it all done, and I put everything I need to do in my to-do list because otherwise I'll forget, and it's just very important to me to be organised and keep track of what I'm doing. I've always been like that. But actually I remember the time when I first started writing down everything I had to do. It was in Denmark. It was a time when I was extremely stressed. I had so much going on in my life, and I was one day sitting down at my friend's house and I was telling her all these things I had to do, and I was just like freaking out. And she's like, "Oh my God, Sophia, what are you doing? You need to write all of this down." Like, because she was stressing out just from hearing me talk about all the things I had to do and sort out. So I got this app called Todoist. I've talked about it before on my channel because I've used it for, I would say, a few years now, maybe 2 years. It's so good. I cannot live without it. It's my favorite, and I write everything I need to do on it. So I really love it. And anyways, so I write everything on my to-do list. So it was really nice to tick a lot of things off my list. I still have 2 more things, I think, but that's okay. I'll get that done this week. So yeah, a day off was really nice to catch up on things. Tuesday I worked. Wednesday the 14th was actually Valentine's Day. That's not something I've ever celebrated or really cared about much, to be honest, because I think you should show love to the people around you every day, not just this one day of the year where you go a bit more all out. But I don't know, it's still a good day as an excuse to just show a bit more love, I guess. But I worked, and then I went to the movies, an outdoor cinema, with 2 of my really good friends. So that was really nice, and it was my favourite movie ever, The Greatest Showman. I love it. You have to watch it. And Thursday I worked all day, and then I had to rush to one of my friend's birthday parties, and we just had a few drinks, but I didn't really drink as much because I was the driver for everyone. And Friday was the 16th of February. I worked all day, but that day is very important because that was my 6 months in Australia mark, which is quite cool to know that I've now been here for over half a year, living on my own, as in without my family. And it made me do a lot of reflecting that week because 6 months just flew by. Like, the fact that I've been here for half a year is like really crazy. It's just gone so fast because I had a lot of goals that I wanted to reach by my 6-month point. Oh my God, I didn't even check if I completed them all. I don't know, I think I completed most of them. It was stuff like be planning a trip, like a new holiday, which I am doing, and that should be really coming into the works within the next 2 weeks. And it was just feel settled, get a friendship group back. Like, not that I lost a friendship group, but I wanted to really find a good solid friendship group because, I mean, I had been away for 4 years. Of course, you don't really know where you are because before I left, I was in school, so it was very easy. I had the best, most amazing friendship group, but when everyone finishes, everyone goes different ways and splits up into smaller groups and stuff like that. So I just wanted to find where I was at and who I really wanted to invest my time in. And that's another thing I've been focusing on that week, was really thinking and evaluating what qualities I want in a friend, and if it's like if they're worth being a friend and stuff like that, because I really want to be surrounded by people that uplift me and make me feel good, and I want to make them feel good, and I just want it to be drama free and happy and fun. Like I just want to have fun with my friends. And I'm slowly realizing who I want to be in my life and who I want to prioritize. So I worked a bit of that out last week, just thinking about, what qualities I want in a friend, because I'm slowly forming a group, and it's so nice and just relieving to finally find my place in a friendship group. So I'm getting really closer with particular people, and that's making me so happy, because that was one of my big goals, even just for this whole year, not just the 6 months, was just to find a few best friends while still having my big friendship group. Like I feel like I've got so many friends, but just to find some really close, solid ones, like my go-to friends here. And I feel like that's slowly but surely coming together, which makes me really, really happy. But yeah, so I've been really working out like who do I want in my life, who's worth it, who makes me feel good inside and who doesn't. So been doing a lot of thinking about that. But yeah, 6 months in Australia, very cool. A lot has happened, and looking back on it, the first 2 months were like so sad. Well, it was just not sad, it was just up and down emotions, because I missed my family obviously, and I was thinking about that constantly, and I also wasn't working very much, which means I wasn't doing very much. And when you don't do much, for me anyways, that's just not good for me. I can't do nothing. I get not only bored, but that's when you overthink and worry. I've just always liked to have love to be busy and just doing something all the time. So it was really hard not working much, and I didn't have a car, all these sorts of things. I was like very dependent on people. Whereas now, 6 months later, I feel like I have a lot more independence, sorry. I feel like I've still got a long way to go. I feel like getting independence is a journey. Some people are better at it than others, depending on their upbringing and all sorts of things. But I feel like for me to move here on my own, and yeah, I've moved out on my own now, so I take control of my own life 100%. That gives me a lot of independence, and to be, just working a lot more, and really, I think I'm really proud of myself that I'm actually focusing on being independent, because I feel like a lot of people don't even think about that, or that's not really a priority for them. But for me, it's really important to be very independent, but also not be afraid to get help from others either, because I feel like some people are so independent they refuse to have help from anyone else, whereas I don't want to be like that. I just want to know that I can be okay on my own. So yeah, been working on that. But yeah, 6 months, I think that's really, really exciting. I'm in such a better place now, and just feeling really good, really busy. I've always been a bit funny with money, like that rhymes. I've always been a big saver, and it's been really important to me, and I've at some points been like really like it hurt to let go of money and spend money, but I feel like I'm in a much healthier mindset with that. I don't mind spending money, because in my head I'm just like, do I want a social life and have fun? Like, would I rather spend money and have fun, or spend nothing and like be alone and do nothing sort of thing? So I feel like I'm going out more and I'm spending more, but I feel like it's worth it, because I'm getting better friendships and getting closer with people and getting experiences, and that's what I've always been about. I love experiences. Yes, I know you can hang out with people for free or cheaper and do that, and I want to do that more, but I also don't want to get upset every time I do have to spend money. So I'm being a lot more giving, which I'm really loving, because that was also one of my goals, was to give more to others, and I feel like I'm doing that. I'm just letting go and doing what I want to do and having fun, and I think giving to others is such a rewarding feeling. Like, I'm really loving it. So, and it's been a big goal of mine, so I'm really happy I'm actually achieving that. So yeah, very happy with that week. What weekday was it? It was Thursday as well, by the way. I had the funniest day at work. It was so much fun. It was just so funny. I had the best time with one of my work friends, and her and I just got so much closer on a whole nother level because of that one day, just the situations we got put into. Oh my god, it was so funny. So I love that I can work hard and concentrate but also have fun at work. I think it's very important to have that balance. You want to love your job and you want to have fun at work. You don't want to go home every day and people ask you, oh, how was work? And you just say negative things. Like, I'm so happy I can come home from work and say it was so much fun, this happened, all that sort of stuff. So really loving work. Saturday the 17th I worked again, and I then went out with my friends again. We went out for drinks and had a really nice time. It was so much fun, and again I got really a lot more closer with my friends, and I'm really loving every moment of that. And yeah, we just had a great time. And then Sunday, which was yesterday now, I worked by myself, which was quite a good shift actually. It was quite fun. And then I went for a late lunch, early dinner with Will to my auntie's house to see my cousins and my auntie and stuff, and that was really nice. And she's a travel agent and she's the one that's going to be helping us book all of our trips, and that's how I know things are going to be happening soon. And she just knows what she's talking about. She just gave us advice on where to go and where not to go for certain times of the year, because I'm really wanting to travel so much this year. So hopefully that happens, fingers crossed. It's just hard with work and when holidays are and stuff like that. But yes, that was amazing. She's the most amazing cook ever, so we just had the best time. And yeah, that was my week in a nutshell. It was really good. I felt productive. And another thing that I will mention, and this is me being very honest, my boyfriend has been starting to work out and stuff, and I was really happy for him, but it got me thinking like, oh, like, people have all this motivation to work out, why don't I have that motivation? And it sort of made me feel like, oh, like, how does everyone have all this motivation? And then like I was feeling like that for a day or two, but then it really clicked to me like, how like stupid is that mindset? Because if I really want to work out and work out like everyone else is or other people are, then I should just do it. Like everyone else is just doing it and going out there, so I shouldn't be holding back because other people are. I should just, if I really want to work out, just do it, sort of thing. So now I'm feeling like a lot more motivation to work out, because instead of being like, oh, why do other people do that and why can others do it and not me, I'm now thinking like, if I want to do it, just do it. So I'm going to go for a run today, and I'm going to get back into a routine and really just think like, am I doing something because I want to or because I should, and stuff like that. So I'm really going to focus on like, if I want to be a certain way because I have this vision of how I want to be, then just go out and do it instead of just envisioning it and not taking any action. Like if I want to be fit and healthy, I actually have to take those actions to get there. So I feel like it's been a really productive week with my mindset and my social life and my work life and personal life. Like everything's just like falling into place. But it's not just falling into place, like I'm putting it into place, like I'm working towards it because I've been really focusing on it. So very good week. Thank you so much for watching. I've rambled on. And if you have any questions about things you want me to talk about, or just any questions really, feel free to please leave them down below, because I'd be more than happy to answer them about anything, whether it's relationships, myself, friendships, health, fitness, personal growth, my mindset, my past, my future, anything. Like, be more than happy to talk to you. You can message me, you can comment below, anything like that, because it would be nice to actually know people want me to talk about specific things, but at the same time I'm fine just flowing with my mind. Like I don't plan these videos, I just turn it on and start talking. So, but if you ever want me to talk about specific things, feel free to say that and I'll incorporate in my weekly video. I'll see you next week. Bye!